like this.
Once again, North Iowa Fights coming to Mason City Arena. Here's Mike Estus. How are you, sir? It's been a while.
Good. How you doing?
Doing
Always like
wonderful.
talking to you. Like
Yeah,
talking to you, man.
it's great to have you here. And man, the last fight was a big success, and this is even going to be bigger, I do believe. It's coming up the last weekend, right? Is it the 31st?
Yep, the 31st, next Saturday. Yep, at the Mason
All
City
right.
Arena. Doors open at 4:30. Fights start at 6 p.m. We're on. If you can't make the fights, we're on worldwide pay-per-view on spectationsports.com. It's just $30, and we'll also have online betting. I'm the first promoter in Iowa, MMA promoter, to ever have that out of even UFC and Bellator. So this is going to be big. I know who some of the providers are, but we can't announce it yet. But in a couple of
Right.
days, it's going to start coming through the feed like a lot, and everybody's going to see it,
How many bouts are you going to have on Saturday night, the 31st?
I have 14 fights. I have
Okay.
4 title fights, 5 of them including pro, and a women's bout to start it off.
All right. Give us some highlights. What's going on?
All right, here, Kristen, I have my green card girl here. Hold this board here.
Okay. Get a little bit closer if you can. There you go. And up a little bit.
Up a
And
little
still,
bit.
yeah, and more towards you, Mike. There. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more towards Mike.
A little bit towards me.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, go for it.
Perfect. All right. So we're going to break it off with the women's fight. Did it start it off? This girl, last time she fought, she got fight of the night. We got Daniel Keepers, one of my guys, and Salvatore. He's a head wrestling coach. That's going to be a good fight. They both have the same record. I got Dontrell Johnson versus Jake Bauer. He's a purple belt, trains with UFC fighter Josh Neer out of Ankeny, Iowa, which also trains with Dana as well. So that's going to be a good one. We got Jordan Baxter versus Ace Rooney, the wild man. He trains with us. Baxter, his nickname is Blackie Chan. He's kind of like a taekwondo karate style. That would be a good stand-up fight. We got DeMarcus Griffin versus Prince Miles. Both stand-up fighters, similar records. That should be a good one. We got a rematch with Devin Current and Dakota Vance. Last time they fought for a title in Cedar Rapids, and Dakota won by split decision. So some people think Devin won, some people think Dakota won. So now they want to, settle the score. We got my stepson Austin Robinson versus Miguel Sanson. Miguel is the champ right now, so Austin's looking to come back to retain or get his title back. Miguel's got a lot of heart. Austin is all-around good fighter. He's 3-0 versus 4-2. I got Matthew Leonard out of Illinois and Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson is a school teacher and a former Iowa wrestler, and also wrestled at Waltberg, going against a purple belt, a high-level purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Some people might think that grappling is boring, but not when these two guys are going at it. These guys are looking to finish, arm bar, leg lock, choke out, anything like that. They're looking for kill or be killed. We got John Kennedy versus Chris Avila. Chris Avila is best friends with Nathan Diaz, which I have confirmation that Nathan Diaz is coming. The plane tickets are bought. They will be here. He's going against the all-time vet John Kennedy. We got Armus Gaitan versus Peter Keepers. Everybody knows Peter Keepers around this area. He's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He lives here at Mason City Fight Team. I manage him, and he's going up against a guy from Jackson Wink, Greg Jackson's gym that trains with John Jones and stuff like that. We got Luciano Ramos out of Stockton, California versus Clean Fantroy. Luciano, Nathan Diaz personally asked me myself to say, hey, can you get Luciano a fight? And I said, yes, we got him to fight the next day because this guy pulled out. Now they're meeting at a 150 catch weight, 6-5 versus a 3-3. We got Fred Freeman out of St. Louis versus Jose Ogayo. another Nick Diaz Academy guy that Nate's going to be quartering. That's for the 5 rounds, 5-minute title. And then we got the main event versus it's Zach Ojado. He's an 8-time UFC vet. He was 4-4 in the UFC. He's trying to get back, and Jerome wants to take that title. This fight right here has potential for either of these guys who wins to go to UFC 25-15 versus an 18-7. So that's what we got right there.
A lot of fighters from all over the place here, Mike. This is unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
This is great. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got people coming from all over: Texas, Utah, New Mexico, New York,
California,
everywhere.
Everywhere. And by the way, before we go any further, we got to thank Budweiser. Bud Light is sponsoring this and sponsoring our chat here as well. We want to thank Bud Light for that.
Yeah, thanks to Jason Hahn, Bud Light of Mason City. Appreciate everything he's done. He's helped me with a lot of advertising, this radio ad here, all the billboards you see around town. He's been a really good guy, a good fight fan, especially for the community.
Yeah. And Mike, let me just say, you've done a hell of a job. This is you've brought a lot of excitement to this great city of ours, the Mason City Arena. I finally got in that thing for a concert the other day. I've been so busy. I've never had a chance to go in. We have such a gem, and you have such a great venue now to have what you have in the North Iowa fights.
Oh yeah, totally. It's really good. And fighters can actually pretty much have their own locker room, their bathroom, their own showers. When I was fighting, I was remembering warming up outside in the dirt, then coming back in and going to train because we really had no locker room. It was just pipe and draper. It's like, go warm up outside. So these guys are living like the UFC style high life. And I used to fight. I know how it is. And I love to welcome my fighters and take care of them. We get money from sponsors and we put it back in to help make these shows better. If it wasn't for any of the sponsors that I had, none of this would be possible. And if it wasn't for the fighters, the same.
Yeah, well, this is just going to grow and grow and grow because the word's going to get around. If they love coming here to fight, they're going to bring in all their fans as well as they go through their career of fighting. So that's awesome, Mike. Thank you so much. How do you get tickets?
You can get tickets at the door. You can get tickets at the door, or you can go to the Mason City Arena to buy general admission tickets. You can get a hold of me, Mike Estus, on Facebook, or my wife, Kathy Estus, on Facebook for tables and VIPs. We're running really low on VIPs and stuff. But like I said, you can call the Mason City Arena, and you can buy the general admission, too. Those are good seats as well.
I saw the pictures from the last bout that you had, the first one in the arena. You really got it set up very well. And
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and there's not a bad seat anywhere, folks. You're going to be able to see them. And I'm sure you get things up on the scoreboard, too, and all that kind of stuff, all the stats and everything else, right?
Yep, totally, yeah. And then when people are there, people can bet on the fights. You can literally bet on the fight before it happens. So I'm pretty sure once they get in the cage, then you can't bet. But when they're right before it, then bam. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a good thing for Iowa, man. It really is.
Can we go to North Iowa Fights on Facebook or something to find out more about that? Or are we going to find more about that the night of?
Yeah, you can go to North Iowa Fights MMA on Facebook.
Okay.
And you can find out information too. And then I share stuff from my personal page, Mike Estus, and goes over there. So it's pretty easy to get a hold of me. So yeah, if you have any questions, this is my livelihood. So message me anytime you got it, and I'll respond as fast as possible.
All right, Mike. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you too.
You got it. Big thanks to Bud Light for our broadcast here today.